So, yeah, blanket and a block. And we are going to take the blanket and you're going to open it up. So just like you would fold it in half, fringe to fringe side. And you're going to make what's called a tapered pyramid. So you're going to start kind of wide and you're going to just wave it back and forth until it gets much thinner at the top. So then it looks like this. So it's a tapered pyramid. So I'll show you that again just in case you need to see it. Because you're gonna lie your spine on this. So you start wide, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, till it gets a little thinner at the top and you can fold over that extra edge. And then if you do have fringe on your blanket, you're gonna want it towards the top of your mat. Okay. Now done. Hi, Duncan. So we're just starting out with the blanket in a tapered pyramid, so waving it back and forth until it gets thinner at the top. So this is going to be a breathing bolster. And if you have a block on hand, that's great. Fringe on your blanket towards the top of your mat. And then you'll just gently make sure you have enough space so you can push the blanket ahead of your mat. Back it up to the base of your spine. And then as you lie back, you want your spine to be right in the middle. You'll take the end of the blanket, roll it in and under. So it's like you make a little snail shell for the back of your head. And then if it's not comfortable to keep your legs straight this morning, if your lower back feels cranky, you can also take this in constructive rest with your feet nice and wide and your knees knocking together. I'm going to do some breath work to start. So a little elevation of your spine. Right hand on your lower belly, left hand on your heart on the top of your chest. Just whenever you get there, don't rush yourself. Take a nice, slow, easy breath in and out. So just a few clearing breaths in and out. Starting to feel your breath a little bit this morning. Feeling even, comfortable, and supported on your breathing bolster. And after you take one more clearing breath, moving the breath all in and out of your nose, but do so slowly. So no need to think about breathing really, really deep quite yet. Just slow in through your nose and out through your nose. And let there be a real gentleness to your breath today. In and out. Just think slow and gentle with your breath in and out through your nose. Since your hands are already on your torso, without trying to purposefully manipulate your breath, notice where you feel the most rise and the most fall. Try not to change anything, just slow, gentle breath. And once you've noticed where the most rise and the most fall happens, come to notice which side of your breath, either the inhale or the exhale, is longer. It might take you 5, 7, 10 breaths to notice which one is actually longer. And then whatever end of your breath is longer, match the shorter side to the longer side. So that's a fancy way of saying even out your breath rate. Once you've found that more equal breath, start to work down towards your right hand, letting your belly inflate, your chest, maybe up a little higher, and then exhale completely. Lower belly, mid ribs, upper chest, exhale. Your breath is still slow and smooth. Just with a little bit more wave-like action. Doing your best to keep both sides of your breath even. And at the top of your inhale, next time you'll take just a small, slight pause. Exhale. Pausing at the top before you exhale. last piece to our breathing puzzle this morning is also adding a pause at the bottom of your exhale. Breath is still slow, pretty gentle, equal in length from your belly to your chest. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom. I'm going to take another 3 minutes with this. Do your best to fully concentrate here. Still with the pause at the top, pause at the bottom. This last minute or so, you could make those pauses ever so slightly longer. Last 2 rounds. And when you're done, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Just a couple simple breaths in and out. Maybe you want to exhale out of your mouth. Feel your back melt a little farther towards the breathing bolster, the breathing blanket. If your eyes are closed, you're first just going to open your right eye. Let the light in just with your right eye. Close your right eye. Open your left eye. Close your left eye. Open your right eye. And try to move all around with your eyeballs. So look up, look to the left, look towards the right, look down towards your legs. Just with your right eye open. Close your right eye. Open your left eye. Again, look up, to the left, to the right, looking down. Close your left eye. Open both of your eyes. Look up, up, up with just your eyes, not your head. Look to the left. Down towards your legs, down towards your belly. Look to the right. Up towards the ceiling, the sky, up towards your head. And then one more time, this time over to the right side first with your eyes. Down, left, and then center. Flip your palms down towards the mat. Lift your hips up and off the blanket. Just enough so you don't have to strain yourself. You'll just slide the blanket away. Roll all the way onto your back. Shouldn't have to do too much moving. Give yourself enough space. Lengthen out through your left leg and bring your right knee up and in towards your armpit. Rock it around a little side to side. Flex through your foot. So left leg is straight, right knee is up and in. Keeping your head on the mat, inhale, right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind your hamstring. Reach up, pull your toes back towards your face. And then exhale, release your hands, bend your right knee. Pick up your left knee to meet it, and then take both your legs over to the left side, spinal twist. Yep, exactly. Bring your arms farther down by your sides, especially your upper arms. And then we'll go through those motions again. Right knee up towards the ceiling, left knee up. Extend your left leg. Hug your right knee up and in. So maybe you take a hold of your shin, down towards your ankle more this time. Inhale, right leg up, flex through your foot. Make sure you find some resistance, pressing your leg into the basket of your hands. You can always move your hands up higher or lower. Just for another breath or two. Slowly let your hands slide down, bend your right knee. Bring your left knee to meet it. Take it across, spinal twist. Breathe out and let your right shoulder blade get just a little bit closer towards the ground. And then going through all that one more time on this side, right knee up, left knee up, left leg extended and down. This time you can bring your leg more in or take your right leg into more of a half happy baby, either one. So you're still gonna get that knee towards your armpit feeling. Inhale, reach your right leg up, interlace your fingers, find a little bit more of a hamstring lengthener. So possibly bringing your leg closer. This time point your foot so you feel also some energy, some sensation at your right shin. Yeah, exhale, release, bend your right knee. Pick up your left knee to meet it, take it across, spinal twist. Your head can be straight up, it can be over to the left side or over to the right. Put both your hands on your right rib and take 3 breaths. See if you can just breathe into your right lung. Even if you just think about it, you might not be able to fully tap into that today, trying to concentrate on your right lung. As you exhale, right knee up, left knee up. This time, right leg extends down. Exhale, hug your left knee up and in. Start with a little cradle rock side to side. Right, left. And then when you're ready, left leg goes up. First one on this side, so be kind to your leg. Show off the bottom of your foot to the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Let go with your hands. Bend your right knee, your left knee. Bring your right knee up to meet it, and then go across to the right side. Spinal twist, other way. Yep, yep. Exhaling out. Letting your back unwind. Use your next exhale. Left knee up first, right knee up second. Then right leg back down. Bring that left knee up and in. Maybe take a hold lower on your shin or just somewhere different on your left leg. As you're ready, leg extends. Hands change position. So a little higher, a little lower, leg a little closer. Try to keep your shoulder blades down to the mat as much as you can. So feeling your hamstring just a little bit more. Exhale, release your hands. Bend your left knee, bring your right knee up. Take it across to the right side. Spinal twist. Neck and head where you feel the most stable for your neck, for your vertebrae of your neck. Then last time, exhale, left knee up, right knee up, right leg down. Either half happy baby if you took it on the first side, or knee hugging up and in. Try not to neglect your bottom leg. It's there. You can still reach out through your right heel. Inhale, reaching your left leg up a little higher with your hands, a little closer towards your face, maybe. Point your left foot. So it's kind of an interesting sensation set to feel your hamstring, the back of your thigh, and then the top of your calf, which is your shin. Keep breathing. Slowly release your hands. Left knee bends. Right knee buddies up to your left knee. Take it across. Both hands on your left rib. And remember, your left lung is actually a little bit smaller than your right lung for all of us, because it makes room for your heart. So see, even if it's just thinking about it today, breathing just into your left lung. One more round. And as you release your hands, bring your right upper arm under your head. Just go right into the fetal position on your right side, because you're 3/4 of the way there. Knees up and into your chest, and then breathing into your back. Trying to expand it as you inhale, letting it soften as you exhale. The front of our chest and our belly gets a lot of attention when it comes to the breath. And sometimes the back body, the back of the lungs can feel really sticky. So you're just working to break up that stickiness. Almost like you're melting it. Add a little pause at the top of your breath. Little pause after your exhale. A few more times. One more round. Use your left hand, pressing yourself up, coming into a tabletop. Only difference this time is on your forearms. So tabletop on your forearms. So your elbows come right under your shoulders. There we go. Just like you would take a regular cat-cow, but it will feel slightly different because you're on your forearms. So inhale, heart forward, belly down, eyes up. Exhale, tuck your chin around your shoulder blades, mid-back, low back. Inhale, tailbone back. So it feels a little bit like puppy pose here when you come into your cow variation. And then exhale, reversing from your neck to your tailbone, cat stretch. You might want your knees a little wider. Moving through your cat-cow here. And because you have more volume with your forearms down on the ground, you might get into your shoulders a little bit more. You're not having to worry about your wrists getting excessive pressure. You can move a little bit more freely, maybe, into your shoulder girdle. Shoulder girdle is really just all the goods of your shoulders. The front, the back, the sides, the bones, the muscles. Just a few more, keeping your elbows right underneath your shoulders, not too wide, not too narrow. And then as you take your last two, moving yourself into a plank on your forearms. Toes coming back, hips leveling off. Forearms helping you press the ground away. Breathe in. Exhale, knees down, quads down, hips down, Sphinx pose. We did this last week, so it's similar to what we just did. Cat-cow in a Sphinx pose. And it's going to be more subtle. Pulling your heart forward, elbows back. Exhale, tucking your chin, rounding. You can lift your hip bones and your quads like you're going into a mini plank if you'd like. And then set your quads and hips back down. Pull forward into your cow sensation. Pull your back up into your cat sensation. And again, it's just different with your forearms on the ground. Be cautious of throwing your head back too far. You can do a little tiny chin tip forward, but try to move mostly through your eyeballs, up towards the ceiling. And the last two. And then when you're done, come all the way on your belly, stretch your arms out. You can take one side of your face down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then literally reach your fingers as far away from your toes as you can. Push into the tops of your feet. Let your feet stretch back and away. And listen carefully. Try not to look at the screen on this. You're going to use your auditory listening skills. Lift your right arm, left leg, and your head. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your left leg, left arm, and your head. Think about that carefully. Left leg, left arm, and head. Left arm, right leg, and your head. Right arm, right leg, and your head. Right leg, left arm. Exhale down. Left leg, right arm. Both legs, inhale. Doesn't need to be a ton. Exhale down. Both arms and your chest. And down. Everything as you inhale, lift up. Might need to be lower because it's a lot of weight that's lifting up all your limbs. First one, exhale down. Good. Bend your elbows, make a little pillow for your head. Bend your knees, windshield wipers side to side. And you can even let the front of your hips come off the ground as you windshield wipers side to side. Feet back up. Good, knees come together. Right arm out into a cactus. And you'll roll all the way onto your right side. Let your feet come behind you. And you're gonna roll onto your right side. Feel the stretch in the front of your right shoulder. Let me see, yep, looks good. Left hand is in front of your chest to support you. And the knees are bent because it takes some stress out of your back instead of having to, you can straighten your legs and stack them. But it feels kind of nice to go onto the outer edge of your right thigh. Try to reach your right elbow away from your armpit a little bit more. And then unwind on an inhale, feet up. Come back to the center, left arm into cactus. And you'll roll onto your left side, feet behind you, right arm in front of you. Getting that nice stretching sensation in your chest. Shoulder, armpit, lymph nodes. A lot of stuff happens in this region. Good, one more time each side. So feet back up, roll to your belly. Right arm cactus, roll to the right. So you're on your right side body. Left arm is there to help you. Reach your right elbow a little farther away. Inhale, come back onto your belly. Last time, left side. Feet behind. Pull your left elbow away from your armpit so you feel that extra sensation of length and space. Open and close your mouth a few times. Face awakening, breathing. Good, roll back onto your belly, both hands under your armpits. Keep your feet up and press into a plank with your knees down. Then let your shins come down, sit back into a child's pose. Could be good, especially in a parallel child's pose, to bring your block in under your forehead highest, or maybe second highest height. It's a little easier for your forehead to come to the ground when your knees are wide, but with that closed circuit knees together, it's helpful to have the block. Right now, what's called your prefrontal cortex, the front of your brain, it's getting a little moment to settle. You can even do that nice rock. We tend to do side to side, eyebrow to eyebrow, even temple to temple. Letting your prefrontal cortex not have a time out, but just quiet down. And you can settle in the middle. Exhale out. Breathe in through your nose. Pause at the top. Out through your nose. Pause at the bottom. In through your nose. Pause at the top. Out through your nose. Pause at the bottom. Repeat that. And the pauses don't have to be any longer than just one heartbeat. One more round. Come up into tabletop on your hands, slow and steady, and into your first downward facing dog from tabletop. Head down, this time tucking your chin a little bit, watching your belly for maybe 2 breaths. Just make sure you don't go cross-eyed. And then you'll let your head come down, move it neck side to side, kind of elbow crease to elbow crease. You can even tap your head on your elbow creases. And then let your head still. Move those sitting bones up and back. Pressing your hands down and forward. Sitting bones in the opposite direction, up and back. Heels are slightly off the mat. Check out your kneecaps. Look and make sure they're bent. 2 more breaths. Walk your hands back to your feet and then right up your legs into a half lift. You can keep that width in your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Palms together. Bend your knees, reach forward and up with your fingertips all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend your elbows back behind you. Touch your thumbs between your shoulder blades. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale, wide arms to the side, all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway up, hands anywhere on your legs. And then exhale, just back to downward dog. And find those opposing actions of your sitting bones going up and back, your palms pressing down and ahead. And again, maybe tapping your head elbow to elbow, upper arm to upper arm. So little length through the sides of your neck. Head to the center, tuck your chin in. Maybe look for your belly, 2 breaths. Then release your neck again. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Feel free to keep them this wide. Walk your hands right up your legs, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Palms together, bend your knees, come through the middle, slice up. Exhale, wide arms to the side, roll it back down. We're gonna go through that 2 more times. Halfway up. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Arms forward, tailbone up and back, sits bones up and back. Head a little side to side. Maybe wide opening through your mouth. Jaw relaxed. And then curling your chin in, watching your belly, 2 breaths. Release your head and neck. Make sure your heels are slightly off the ground. Walk your hands back to your feet, up your shins, maybe up your knees and thighs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, palms together. Bend in your knees. Inhale, reach up. This time, bend your elbows again. Thumbs touch between your shoulder blades. Arms up. Exhale all the way down. Halfway up, inhale. Shoulder blades together and down from your ears. Exhale, downward dog. Last round. Neck side to side. So this is cervical spine flexion. Or, excuse me, no, that's wrong. Cervical spine lateral movement, side to side. Flexion is next when you tuck your chin in, look for your belly button, 2 breaths. Head releasing down. Press your behind up and back just a little bit more. As your elbows are firmly extended, palms pressing down and forward. Take your time, walk your hands back. Walk them up your legs, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, palms together. Inhale, extended mountain, bring yourself up. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs touch your shoulder blades. And then this time all the way down to your feet. Walk your hands to your plank pose, high plank, on your wrists. Walk your feet back if you'd like. Exhale, knees down, elbows in towards your waist, lower all the way to your belly. Forehead down, interlace your fingers at your tailbone. Give yourself a second. Inhale, lift your chest, your arms, and your left leg. Just your left leg. Look straight down to the ground. And exhale, lower. Same thing, but lift with your right leg. Next time you exhale, lower. Then you can switch which side of your face lands down gently. Again, Shalabhasana, left leg only. Lower down, switch your face. Locust pose, Shalabhasana, right leg lifts. Exhale down. Everything's coming to the party. Chest, arms, both legs. No need to go as high. You're gonna swivel at your chest a little bit side to side. So your arms are gonna go a little right and left. Breathe in and out. Oh, getting that sticky upper chest, shoulder blades. Center. Exhale, release. Just take a breather on your belly, arms relaxed. If you'd like a bent knee windshield wiper, go for it. Optional, just like everything else. Going through that Shalabhasana set just one more time. Try it with the funny grip. So as you extend your legs behind, interlace your fingers, switch your index fingers so you're switching where your hands are, where your fingers are in your webbing. Switch which index finger and thumb is on top. Inhale, lift your head, chest, arms, left leg. Exhale down. Keeping the funny grip, lift with your right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg again. Exhale down. Hold in breath, left leg lifting. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg. You're gonna add a pause at the top. Exhale down. Pause at the bottom. Left leg up. Pause your breath at the top. Exhale down, pause at the bottom. Full locust pose, both legs may not be as high, that's perfectly great. Pause at the top. We're gonna stay lifted as you pause at the bottom of your breath also. One more. Release as you exhale, but still find the pause at the bottom of the breath. Optional windshield wiper. Good, and then as you extend your legs back behind, we typically take the next posture on our backs, but today we're gonna just shake it all up and take it on our bellies. Banana Asana. Walk your feet as far over to the right as you can. Do, 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 do. Banana on your belly. Do, 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 do. Maybe cross your ankles, maybe not. Doesn't matter which one if you want to cross them. And then you're going to lift your head and walk your arms the opposite way. So if your feet are over to the right, your arms are moving toward the left. This full-on lateral flexion. So lateral movement to the side, banana on your belly. Make sure your head is supported, everybody. I'm gonna look and check. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now keep your feet where they are and take your arms the same side. So now everything is going to the same side. Everything's going, so your feet are to the right, your arms are also going to the right. If it's to the left, it's all to the left. Might feel like a little bit more here. You want to cross your ankles. Again, cross them. If you don't. If your ankles are crossed, slowly uncross them. Keep your arms to the side they're at, and then you're going to reach your legs away, so the opposite direction. So you're making a diagonal on your mat. So now your feet are towards the opposite side. Walk your arms to that same side. Yep. So banana the other way now. Banana Asana. Now, is that a for sure Sanskrit technical term? Probably most certainly not. But it's fun to say. You can say it in your own head, Banana Asana. I had a banana before class, which is what prompted me to do this for all of y'all. You're going to feel it a lot at your side waists. Maybe cross your ankles, maybe not. Don't get yourself into a spot where you feel pinched at your lower back. That's too far. Head is supported. Then you're going to walk yourself, doesn't matter which way, all the way back vertically onto your mat. Ooh. Right arm extended ahead. Roll all the way onto your right side to roll all the way onto your back. And then wiggle back onto your spine. Bend your knees. Yeah, don't worry, we won't do flip-flopping. Once we're on our backs, I like to keep you on your back. Bridge pose, arms by your side, pressing through your feet, lifting up, locking your upper arms together, trying to reach your finger knuckles towards your heels. Feet can be wider, they don't have to be parallel, making a number 11. Feel free to slightly turn your knees out as long as your toes follow suit. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands, your upper arms, really paint your spine down. Upper, middle, lower back, sacrum. Knees knock in. Because bridge is so good for all of us. Let's take it one more time. Knees separated, as wide or as parallel as you prefer. Lifting up through your spine, your hips, taking that extra moment to wiggle upper arms towards your shoulder blades, looking straight up to the ceiling. Should have some bit of space between your chin and your chest. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Reach your arm bones towards your heels. One more breath in. Make a long exhale so you can fully release your arms. Peel upper, middle, lower back, sacrum. Yeah. And then pull your right knee up and in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. The first thing we did in class. Inhale, stretch your right leg up, flex your foot. Maybe your leg comes closer, maybe it doesn't. Release your hands, bend your right knee. Bring your left knee to meet it. Both legs left, spinal twist. Exhale, right knee up, left knee up. Just one more time. Right leg either up and in towards your armpit or half happy baby. Energy out through your left heel. So keep your left leg extended, left glute on the ground. Reach your right leg up. Hands can go higher. Keep your shoulders lower towards the ground as you breathe into your hamstring. Point your right foot again, last time. Yep. Exhale, release your hands, buddy up your knees, right over your hips. Spinal twist, knees left. Both hands on your right ribs. Breathing just into your right lung. Or at least more into your right lung. And a little pause at the top and the bottom. Right knee up, left knee up, left knee up and in. Right leg extends down to the ground, heel and glute. Inhale, left leg lifts up, straightening to any degree. Getting a little bit more into your hamstring, possibly bringing it closer. Release your hands, both knees bent, right above your hips. Twist your knees to the right. Set your legs over. Use an exhale, left knee first, right knee follows. Last time, either an Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby, or hugging your knee up and in. Get active in your right leg. Push out through your heel. So your right toes are also up towards the ceiling. Good. All right. Looks nice and energized. Straighten your left leg up. Basket of your hands anywhere on the back line of your leg. From your hamstrings. It can be at your knee, so it's not putting any pressure. Leg a little closer. Point through your left foot. Just changing it up. Release your hands. Both knees lifted. Exhale, take them to the right. Hands softly rest on your left rib. Breath in and out. Just more concentrated and filling on the left side. Add a slight pause at the top and the bottom. So between the inhales and exhales. Next exhale, left knee up, right knee up. Happy baby. You can take a hold of your calves, your knees, your ankles, your feet. Rock side to side. Option to stay right here or extend your legs, reaching into your hamstrings. And you don't have to hold your feet to do this. You can do this holding your calves, your thighs, inside or outside line of your legs, and a little rock side to side, just like you would do in Happy Baby. And then take any final pose you'd like, or use your hands to bring your legs up, feet down. Again, last little anything you need before you come into your resting pose. And since you have your blanket, feel free to cover yourself up with it. Feel free to put it behind your head. Feel free to put it as weight on your belly. We didn't end up using the block today, so if you feel like the block was neglected, you can put it flat, lowest height behind your head. That can help release a little bit into your neck and shoulders. Arms anywhere. Exhale out. Rest when you're ready. And a lot of concentrating on the breath this morning. And it can be a part of the automatic nervous system, autonomic. So let that part of your body take over your breathing. Let the weight of your physical form release down and into your mat. Your body, 1 more minute of quiet and rest. When you're ready, more conscious breath in and out. Feel your head sway side to side. Awaken at your wrists and your ankles. Reach your arms, stretch your legs. Take your time. Maybe roll onto your side or towards your side, and then eventually up to sit. No need to rush. The whole point of the practice is to get to this point where you can sit attentive yet calm. See if those things are true for you here. Attentive but calm. Bring that attention into your hands as they come together in front of your heart, elbows resting down. One breath together, and we'll pause at the top of the inhale and at the bottom of the exhale. Start with your in-breath. Pause. Out-breath. Pause. Head down to your heart. Thanking yourself for the time, the energy, and especially that extra attention on your breath this morning. And thank you to all of you for allowing me to guide you this morning. When you're ready, release your hands. If you want to just sit in meditation, you're welcome to. You have the extra time. If not, open your right eye first, left eye next. Have a wonderful Friday, everyone. And enjoy your day. Again, if you have the time to sit, you are super primed to enjoy some meditation. If not, if you have to go to work or hop on a Zoom call, I get it. And I'll see you guys all again soon.